always on the go, but the day just won't be one without your Hollywood fix. Let Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast take care of that. Jordan and Keith is Entertainment Tonight meets Access Hollywood.
I'm Jordan. The guy laughing, that's Keith.
Yeah, I'm Keith.
An all-inclusive look of pop culture.
After returning from a feminist retreat, it's the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment News with Jordan and Keith.
So did we have a good time at the feminist retreat? I can't remember.
I think we learned a lot.
Well, it's always good to learn.
It really is,
So right on. So hopefully we're better for it.
I came out feeling like a better person.
I think I did too.
I lost weight. All that gluten-free stuff really does help. I mean, that's a different agenda that they put in with it. But, I'm actually becoming a fan.
There you go. There you go. Well, welcome back to Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment with Jordan and Keith and Jordan, of course.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, there it is. There it is. And we got some goodies for you, as always.
I hope so, yeah.
Yes. I want to start off. Before I start off, Jordan, how you doing today?
Thank you. It really does help the show go by when you establish, Keith, I am doing great today. I don't know if you saw me earlier today. I just felt like I just didn't have the energy in me, but just doing these shows, I feel powered up.
Right on.
I got a Mario 1-Up mushroom. I've got another life now.
Okay, there you go. Video game mushroom.
How are you doing?
Not the hallucinogenic.
No.
I'm great. I can't complain. Yeah, I had a little bit of lunch, before the podcast. So I'm doing good.
You look like you've got a healthy glow to you right now.
Well, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, right. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're good, though.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
We're right on track. So, starting with our first story, Kim Richards narrowly avoids jail time in Target shoplifting case.
Uh-oh.
Yes. And Kim Richards is, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, celebrity.
Now, these Real Housewives, they're normally kind of have some money to them, right?
Maybe half of them are actually wives and the other half aren't. That always fascinated me with those shows.
But in these Real Housewives shows, this isn't people that are living in a trailer. There's no need for a Real Housewife to shoplift, right?
No, not at all. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It gets even better. She's from Beverly Hills.
Wow.
Bro. And she's a former child star. She's been on a TV show called Nanny and the Professor, starring Richard Long. So, yeah, back in the day. So then she became a famous housewife, in Beverly Hills apparently. So basically her attorney stated, he argued so she almost went to jail is what this story is about. So there was a probation violation hearing that she had.
She stole $600 worth of items. That is.
From Target, $600 worth. Yeah, you're right. She missed her deadline for completing her 20 days of community service. So wait a minute. And her 52 AA meetings. So wait a minute. You get caught shoplifting. There's a citizen arrest. You steal over $600 worth of stuff. Well, you pleaded no contest to it, which is when you plead that, it's not saying you're guilty and it's not saying that you are innocent. It's like a neutral plea, basically. So your punishment was 20 days of community service and 52 AA meetings. Really, that's a pretty lenient punishment, dude.
I've known somebody. I knew a guy in high school, twice as much. It feels. I think he stole a lot, got off scot-free for it. So I don't know if that came from her celebrity status, but may have just come out from a really good lawyer.
Yeah, I guess. Well, but if you're a former reality TV star from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it's safe to say you pretty much have good resources.
Yeah, there's no need for that. That's ridiculous.
So because she got arrested last August 2015. Yeah, in San Fernando Valley late at night. So crazy stuff. A lot of times it's a cry for help too. I mean, so apparently if they want her to go to 52 AA meetings, well, apparently she's got some issues she has to work out. So we're glad that you didn't go to jail. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this.
I don't care either way. I don't care. But I'm glad she is getting help.
Yes.
A source told us, and I quote, at the moment she seems to be doing okay. She goes to AA meetings. She's trying to get some projects off the ground. There are 3 or 4 in the works. So this doesn't seem like this is the end for her. Just a little kind of a gap between the stepping stones.
Well, yeah, and there it is. So, we wish you well and, get better, because, hey. everybody can slip and fall. So, metaphorically speaking,
Yeah. And the stepping stones were also metaphors too.
Right.
Just in case you guys weren't really picking that
up. All right. So more entertainment news for you. So.
Well,
what else do we got for him?
Well, I was going to talk about Pokemon Go here. It's been a while since we brought it back up.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it, man.
And it looks like this might be the last time we bring up Pokemon Go. Yeah.
Burning out already, huh?
Well, people are starting to say that, it's kind of starting to lose its trendiness.
It.
It's lost 10 million people so far. Now, you still got about 30 million people playing, and it's still a big deal, but numbers are faltering a bit. Some people have some problems with it being, either people have caught all the Pokemon they can, or they've already caught all the Pokemon. So it's kind of dying out. But Niantic, the creators of the game, are not giving up on it yet. They are saying that they have a lot of things planned and in the works to, bring this game's popularity back to peak. What's the word for that? Peak fitness? I just keep wanting to say fitness.
I don't know what the word is for that either, bro. You got me on that one, dude.
Yeah, but you get the point. They're bringing them back. They have a lot of faith that Pokemon Go is not dead. So
good.
Maybe we'll have an update on it, skyrocketing, resurfacing, the top 10s again.
Well, right on. So we'll see. But, you know what'll happen when the movie comes out? It'll peak it back up again.
And, they still got Pokemon to put in it. They didn't put all the Pokemon. There's they put in 150 of 30,000. There's
30,000 what? What do you mean?
That's way too big a number. But there's other Pokemon they haven't included yet. Other generations of them. So
for the Go, you mean?
Yeah, for the Pokemon Go.
For the app.
Yeah, no. So I think it's not the end of it, and but I'm kind of done playing it. I kind of got over it.
It was too much at once, bro.
Yeah, it was. I guess
people were bored.
It was great while it lasted.
It'll come back when the movie comes back. Trust me.
I think so.
And
or when a big update comes back.
Yeah. So they might even do a new series. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he said they might even be working on that.
Yeah, I think they're still making a new series. I'd love to see an HBO dark gritty Pokemon.
That's funny.
Like the Game of Thrones of these deadly animals. But anyways, you want to talk about Prince? Or I can talk about Prince? We can talk about him together.
Yeah, the man, the legend, rest in peace. So the good news is that his recording studio and record label, Paisley Park headquarters.
And where's that Paisley Park located?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So I want to say Minneapolis, but it might be in Chanhassen. I can't remember. It's either one or the other. But it will be turned into a museum like we thought it was going to be, an historical monument to Prince. So you'll be able to take tours on his, at Paisley Park Studios to see where he recorded famous records. You'll see his awards, like he won the Academy Award for Best Score for Purple Rain, the multiple Grammys, his different outfits that he had made.
It's from the creators. They're doing it of the people who made Graceland Museum for Elvis Presley. So this is going to be really interesting if you want to kind of see inside the mind of
Public
one of
tours,
the grooviest people that has ever walked the face of this earth.
Oh, yeah, and tickets will go on sale Friday. It's going to start, the museum opens up October 6th of this year. So, yeah, and I've always wanted to go. I just hoped that I was going to get a chance to meet him, but that's not going to happen now. But I look forward to going to Paisley Park. And before he died, he used to throw parties there, too.
Yeah.
For local fans and stuff. So.
The more so than his music, really, the thing that resonates with me more about anything than Prince is the story on Chappelle's Show where they talked about it, and they said it was absolutely true. Everyone said it's
with
true.
Basketball, yeah,
but just being amazing at basketball with high heels on and dressed up in costume, that's not only shows how talented he is and just versatile, but just how stylish he is.
He was a baller in high school. Yeah, there's pictures of him with his big old afro playing basketball.
And so we have some amazing basketball players, but can some of those people play basketball and still dominate while wearing high heels, while wearing costumes?
Oh yeah,
to me that speaks more than a lot of his music, even because that's such a Prince story.
I mean, for you, I hear you.
No, and I understand his music is influential. That's a steep thing to say, but
he's an icon, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, he changed the game. That's what people don't realize. I mean, this is a guy. Purple Rain was his 6th album in. That's when the whole world fell in love with him. He was already rocking up before that. So this is a guy who could play 27 instruments when he was 12 years old. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, this is a guy who wrote songs for Stevie Nicks.
I get chills just hearing Prince info.
Sheena East and Sheila E. This is a guy who was writing his own music and writing music for other people using aliases. I mean, this was this man was a musical genius. That's what people, he was a
I think he goes past musical when it comes to the word genius.
When you say,
that's a title that he just deserves just as it
when
is.
When a 12-year-old can play 27 instruments.
You're a prodigy.
So he got his recording contract, he was 17. When the guy who got him his deal heard his demo, he thought it was a band. And the guy's like, you're going to need to sit down. He goes, why? Because this is one guy.
Wow.
Playing all the instruments and doing all the harmonies. Yeah, that's Prince Rogers Nelson.
Well,
he will be missed.
His sister, Tyka Nelson, she's actually on board with the Elvis plan to kind of make it a museum.
Yeah.
But not all of the family agrees.
This is true.
There are some of them that have objected because the financial problems. Elvis team only gets 50% of the revenue.
Well, it's not only. They're not. I mean, that's half of it. So that's going to be an issue.
And that's taking away a lot of profit.
Well, because it also states in the story that Graceland hasn't always done well financially either. So we'll see how that turns out. But we do know that as of October 6th, his recording studio will be open to the public.
Yeah, they're trying to get everybody on board just for the PR purposes. But regardless, it's going to happen, and it's going to be something to go check out. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So
with that, though, we do have to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to keep talking about things. Sound good?
You kill me with that. Oh, of course we're going to be talking about things. This guy.
This guy gets it. All right. See you guys soon.
Want to find out what movies to go see? Then check out the GSMC Movie Podcast. It's your ticket to the latest movies, whether it's a new blockbuster event, romantic, comedy, or action flick. This show has got it all covered. They talk some what to go see now. Don't bother. What's hot on Netflix and everything in between. That's GSMCpodcast.com/movie-podcast. When it's all about the movies, it has to be this new show. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit GSMCpodcast.com for more info.
Hey, and we're back. This is Keith and Jordan and Keith, Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. Oh, yeah.
It's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And we have some more entertainment goodies for you. So, hit me baby one more time. Miss Britney's going to do that for you. Britney Spears, she's going to get her own TV movie on Lifetime. So check that out. That's going to be interesting. And we found out that it's going to also talk about, her romance with one-time beau. Yes, you got it, Justin Timberlake. So it's been so long I forgot that they used to be a couple. So they're going to start filming this movie in Vancouver in September.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Now that's going to be exciting.
It's going to air on Lifetime next year, 2017. Huh?
You're a big fan of both of these people, right?
No. No.
But you are a fan of honesty, and that's what's important.
No. I think they're both talented people. So, and they got some songs I like. But when you say a big fan, I got to be honest, not a big fan. But
no problem with that.
But, Hit Me Baby One More Time, that's my jam. And Toxic, that's a great song and a great video. So she gets props for that. Justin Timberlake, I like his first album a lot. Justified, with Cry Me a River. That was dope. So I have to give him to that. The Neptunes produced most of that record, so I got, and
I'm actually a fan of Justin Timberlake.
A lot of people are. So,
he grew on me. I respect that though. Like I get it, but me, he's kept me entertained through his movies too.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a 2-hour film. It's going to talk about her early days in Kentwood, Louisiana. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Representing.
Oh yeah. So like I said, Justin Timberlake. Basically, issues she had with her parents and their divorce, and her short-lived marriages to, I guess, Jason Alexander. I didn't know about that guy, but we know about Kevin Federline. So it's also going to talk about her custody battle over her sons. So yeah, and then her comeback. So okay.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I am going to watch that out of curiosity. I love music biopics anyway, so I will watch that. I'm curious. Can't wait to see who they're going to get to play her. So that'll be really interesting. What do you think?
I think that this is just going to be a good idea all around.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake, and I love the fact that Britney Spears has kind of overcome everybody trying to bring her down.
Well, she's got a strong spirit, so there it is.
She really does. So I'm excited for this, and although I'm probably not going to watch the movie because it's not my kind of game.
Oh, I want to see it. Like I said, but I love music biopics. Those are always fascinating me. I think you should watch it, bro. I am, and when we do our movie podcast, we might have to review it.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, we'll find out. I might watch it. I guess I'm also. I didn't expect to get that one either.
Yeah. So, another story for us. You can talk about this one. James Corden. He states he doesn't understand why heavy people don't fall in love in romantic comedies. James Corden, people from the Late Show.
Really a very talented talk show host. Yeah.
Yes. He's my favorite one.
With his carpools.
Carpool karaoke is the bomb, and so is his mic battles, where he's rapping, the rap offs.
Oh yeah, no, I really enjoy those too.
Really good. But yeah, go ahead.
There was a quote from him. He says, "If you're big at school, you've really got two choices. You're going to be a target. If you go to school and you're me, you go right. I'm just going to make myself a bigger target. My confidence, it will terrify them." That's how I felt in school. Inside, you're terrified. But if you're a bit funny, if you're quicker than them, they won't circle back on you again. That's an interesting... I mean, this is basically him kind of talking about...
Very heartfelt.
It really is.
Yeah.
James Corden's just basically saying he doesn't understand why heavy people are treated the way they are in these movies, where typically they're always, the best friend, the goofy guy, and always a jerk or something. They're always parts that really aren't substantial. They don't get taken seriously.
It's a great question, actually, and I'm glad that he brought it up. And I would just encourage him and other people who are celebrities who have some resources and may have some type of power to make those type of films and TV shows where you may see people who aren't traditionally thin.
Just played there, yeah. They're not
heavy, so-called heavy people.
Yeah,
doing these
somebody
films.
Who's not just a gorgeous face.
We call them what? Everyday human beings.
Well, he was quoted about saying about the romantic comedy thing. He said, "I could never understand when I watch romantic comedies the notion that for some reason unattractive or heavy people don't fall in love. If they do, it's in some odd, kooky, roundabout way, and it's not." And it's not. It's exactly the same. I met my wife. She barely owned a television and worked for Save the Children. We sat down one night and we fell in love, and that was it. So I guess I think what he's trying and what he's saying is very true. Whenever I'm seeing one of those dumb romantic comedies, the friend, the fat guy, he's always ends up falling in love with somebody who's disgusting or somebody who's weird and offbeat. And it's this weird joke that happens in the background. So I agree with you, Keith, and I agree with him. It'd be cool to see, a romantic comedy with people that are heavy set and not all the jokes are about how heavy they are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, exactly. I mean, you get some comedies on TV, you get two of them. The one with Melissa McCarthy, I forget what it's called.
Yeah, Mike and Molly.
Yeah, and then King of Queens with Kevin James. But outside of that, you don't see anything. So, yeah, but once again, I encourage, Mr. Corden and other people, be the change, man. Sometimes you got to do it yourself, or otherwise it won't get done. Also, he's going to be on the cover of Rolling Stone, looks like. So, and it's nice
he's
to
earned
cover.
it. I've been a fan of him before the Late Late Show, and it's only grown. He seems like a genuine guy, and I feel like the story is evidence of that.
He seems very nice. When he first came here to take over the show, I was like, I don't know, man, this British guy coming over here taking his Late Late Show, what's up?
Yeah.
But then I saw the Carpool Karaoke, and I was hooked. And then the rap mic battles with the other stars where he's rhyming, I was hooked. I'm like, okay. Yeah, now he's my favorite guy, late night. So he won me over. But I also saw him on a Doctor Who episode. So
yeah, he had
really
a Doctor Who episode.
I really enjoyed that. That was my first time seeing him. So, and I thought he was great on that. But yeah, he's on the cover of Rolling Stone coming up. James Corden, the Carpool Karaoke superstar, and the cover has it's a cute. He's like almost like a baby on a bearskin rug. He's laying. He's laying. You see him laying on this table, like maybe he's getting a massage, and he's grabbing his pillow and he's holding like a little stuffed monkey, looking up at you. It's kind of funny, but good for him for being on cover of Rolling Stone. So I'm glad he's getting that kind of publicity. So.
I definitely earned it. And, if you want to check out James Corden, if you really want to see him, he's in this show, a Hulu original, called The Wrong Mans.
Is that still on?
It's still on Hulu. There's 2 seasons of it. Well, it's over, but it was 2 seasons on Hulu. It's an amazing show.
Awesome.
And that's my favorite thing from
James
Corden.
The Wrong Mans?
The Wrong Mans, yeah.
Sounds cool, okay.
It's about 2 people just kind of getting in over their head.
Right on. Pretty funny. He's pretty good on it.
Oh, it's my favorite thing.
Good actor.
I'm a fan of him in the Late Late Show,
Yeah,
but
'cause
that's
he
my
sings,
favorite
he
thing
rhymes,
he's
he
in.
acts. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, dude, when you're a late night TV show host and you got the First Lady, Michelle Obama, carpool karaoke with you at the White House, I mean, that's pretty big, dude. That's pretty impressive. You know you've gone big when you can get the First Lady to sing in the car with you.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I enjoy watching that. So, but he's had all kinds of people. So, okay. So yeah, thank you, James, for bringing that up, and maybe that will help with getting more people who aren't so-called traditionally good-looking to have film roles, because a lot of times, some of your best actors may not traditionally be what Hollywood considers good-looking, or so and beauty really is an eye beholder. Yeah, it might sound kind of corny, but it's true. It is true. So, and sometimes corny still is right. So,
well, with all that, we're gonna have to go to a commercial break, and we come back.
Right.
We're gonna be talking about a lot of other things, including Dan Harmon, Ryan Lochte, so much.
Well, we also got to talk about my man Jonah Hill, and,
of course, yeah,
and smell what the Rock is cooking.
Oh God, yeah. We might only be able to talk about half those stories.
There
We've
you
got
go.
so much.
And when we come back,
we'll see you guys soon.
yeah.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Welcome back. Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment
Podcast.
Oh, there you go.
That was fun.
Keith and Jordan and Keith.
I get so giggly when we do that. Like, all right, we did it.
I know. So, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Kevin Hart sequel coming, but it's not the sequel you think. We're not talking about Central Intelligence. We're talking about actually, and it's not even a reboot. Like I said, well, I already said that it's a sequel, so now I'm being redundant. Excuse me. They are going to do a sequel to Jumanji.
Jumanji with Robin Williams.
Yes, the famous movie that Robin Williams did. Rest in peace. We miss him. Great talent. Yeah, so this is going to be cool.
They've confirmed that this isn't going to be a reboot whatsoever. This isn't them doing it over again.
26 years later?
This is a continuation, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to pick up where the first movie left off,
Yes.
and what with technology gotten, it's gotten better over these years.
And Jumanji was dope. So
Jumanji was already great,
great.
but I feel like it can only be better. And after a lot of the movies that I've recently seen with The Rock and Kevin Hart, I've got a lot of faith that they're only going to make this movie better.
Well, they were so good in Central Intelligence; they got really good chemistry. So this should be fun.
A lot of people, they have a lot of fears whenever you have a movie that's a sequel or a reboot to anything classic. But I think from what I've seen, everybody's just excited for this. Nobody's really scared.
I agree.
We've all put our faith in Kevin Hart and The Rock, and I think they just can't disappoint us at this point.
Yeah, so I'm glad they're doing a sequel. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Yeah, me too. So we'll keep you updated with that. There's more to come. And
Definitely. So we're looking forward to that. So, and we all Jordan's main man, Jonah Hill. This guy.
He's my main man.
It sounded good.
It's okay. It's cool.
I do like Jonah Hill, though.
I do too. Jonah Hill's a cool guy.
He's great.
It's crazy that we didn't like him when he got skinny, but now we like him again. As far as
I did
the
like
world
him when he was
goes.
skinny. I like them both.
Me too. But generally,
so
yeah,
whatever's gonna make him comfortable. So that's all I got to say. It's his life. You know what I mean?
yeah, he's a good-looking guy regardless.
Oh yeah, he's funny. Yeah, he's great. So apparently, here's the tag: Jonah Hill snorted so much fake cocaine filming the Wolf of Wall Street that my man had to be hospitalized. So that's so it's one thing to get hospitalized from snorting actual cocaine, but fake cocaine.
He told HBO's Any Given Wednesday with Bill Simmons, and I quote, "If you ingest that much matter into your lungs, you'll get very sick." And we were literally doing fake cocaine for like 7 months every day.
Wow.
What he was actually snorting, though, he said was vitamin powder, which turned out to be far less healthy than one would imagine. He said that he got bronchitis for 3 weeks.
That's creepy.
It's vitamin powder, but it doesn't matter. I never had more vitamin D in my entire life. I could have lifted a car over my expletive head.
Yeah.
So that was must have been a really scary time where you ingested fake cocaine so much that it just turned out to backfire on you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're okay, but yeah, so, lesson to be learned, people, do not snort vitamin powder.
Hold on.
Or cocaine.
Can I just say, don't snort anything? I can't think of a single thing that we all think is okay to snort.
I meant to say that, but you said it for me, so thank you. But yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We have to be careful.
I was thinking. I really was.
Whatever you people do, don't snort fake cocaine. I can't think of anything more dangerous than a lot of fake cocaine.
Don't snort anything, like Jordan said. Don't snort anything. So, yeah. So, we're
good.
glad he's okay, but that's quite a story. So, that's pretty crazy, man.
I'm glad he's okay, yeah. And we just saw him in War Dogs, which we're going to be doing an interview coming up. Not an interview, a review, yeah.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that in our movie podcast for this week.
A different show,
Dogs,
same guys.
Yes, Jordan, Keith, and Mariano on that one. So, yep.
So I was also going to break into a new story here.
Please do.
With Dan Harmon. You people may know him from the creator of Community. I don't know what's happening to us today.
Tongue twisters, baby. I know.
Yeah, I know.
It happens, man. Yeah.
The creator of Community, and also he is the creator of Rick and Morty, which is everybody's favorite sci-fi animated comedy. He was just hired to do to pin some reshoots for Doctor Strange with Benedict Cumberbatch. So
I wonder why they're reshooting.
I don't know. I guess to make sure that it stays good.
And they were hating on the Suicide Squad reshoots. Now Marvel's doing it. Are they going to talk about that? Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they were hating on the reshoots. I think they were hating on just the movie as it came out. We were still
why are they reshooting it?
Everybody was still hopeful. But I think this is only going to be good. I'm a huge fan of Dan Harmon. Community and Rick and Morty, even his podcast. I like everything the man's done. So I'll be excited to see Doctor Strange all the more. Normally, if I see a reshoot this late in the game, I'd feel nervous, like, why are you doing that? But
yeah, I'll check it out. So I don't know how to feel about that, but I have to watch all superhero films because I'm a comic book nerd. So,
well, did you have you watched Rick and Morty?
No, I've never seen it actually.
When we first met, I told you about it. I really think that's your cup of tea, man. You would really enjoy it.
Well, we'll see. We'll have to check it out.
They parody sci-fi.
I think you did show it to me once. It's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It
was pretty good
with a grandpa and his grandson going through.
That was a trip actually.
I didn't really enjoy it. Both seasons so far on Hulu, so check it out.
Okay.
We're really repping Hulu today, right?
Yeah, apparently. I guess we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. People need to know there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's Amazon Prime. So there's different streaming services for movies and original programming. So it's part of the way of the future. But
gotta love that future, right?
Technology podcast. So that's shout out to Shay.
So we also had a Ryan Lochte story.
Oh, please tell, man. Talk to me.
So Ryan Lochte, he was dropped by Ralph Lauren and Speedo after the Rio Olympics incident.
Yeah, wasn't there a fake burglary thing?
Yeah, he lied about being robbed because he did some damage to a gas station and he blamed it on robbers, and then everybody at once was like, "Hey, that's all right. It's not a big deal." And then we realized, no, that's not fair. That was actually kind of messed up. So after all that controversy, he is retiring away from some advertisers. But he still has some. He's still sponsored by a couple of other things, just not the
Ralph
big
Lauren,
ones.
And that's a big deal. Polo, Ralph Lauren, people love that. That he's been around for decades. People still love his fashion. So.
Well, he still has contracts with Gentle Hair Removal and a Japanese mattress manufacturer called Airweave.
Why people would lie about crimes, especially if it's not murder,
to cover their own butt. I mean,
just like, really? Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay. Well, I'm sure he'll survive. The Olympics are now over. So yeah.
Yeah. No. I maybe this will blow over. He seems like a guy who doesn't mean to be someone who causes trouble. It just kind of happened.
Well, it hit his pocketbook this time, his pocket, so financially. So, yeah, you won't forget. So.
Okay, so before we wrap up the show, I want to go ahead and talk about one more thing.
Sure.
Something
What's that,
we just saw. RJ Mitt.
Trending now.
He is the actor that played the son on Breaking Bad. You remember?
I never watched that show. So. Okay.
Oh, Keith, come
There's
on,
more
man.
than one son, or which one?
Oh, there was one son, no.
That's his name?
Yeah, this
I
is
see
one.
his face. I just didn't know his name.
Yeah, he played
He's
the
same
kid.
guy from Eye in the Sky.
I believe so. No, I don't think so. I don't think
Isn't
he's
he
Eye
in
in
Breaking
the Sky.
Bad?
No, you're thinking of you're thinking of Jesse Pinkman in it, Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
No, Aaron Paul's not the. You've really got to watch.
I don't watch Breaking Bad. You talk about Son and Breaking Bad. That's what I'm thinking about. This is somebody else, a different character.
Yeah,
son.
no, this is Walter White's son on the show.
So, okay, which one was... Okay, I'm confused. So, the main character from Breaking Bad, what's his name? I forget his name. Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston.
Is he Walter White?
Yeah.
Oh, so Aaron Paul didn't play his son, but he played somebody who worked with him.
Yeah, he played his...
See, I was assuming that he played his son.
His
I didn't
partner
know that.
in
I never
crime,
watched
no.
it. So that was his partner in crime, but not his son. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
RJ Mitt from Breaking Bad.
All right, go
who
ahead.
In the show, I believe
for
he has
explaining.
cerebral palsy or something along those lines. I seriously don't understand how you don't watch Breaking Bad. By the way, we had an intervention after the show.
Oh, Mr. Harry Potter films, you ain't watched them?
Okay, touche. You got me there. So, but RJ Mitt, he called for people to have more opportunities for disabled people on television.
Okay.
He said if we can make this happen, we will in turn help change attitudes towards disability across the world. And so he's,
that's awesome. Right.
That's something that I think we can both really get behind.
Yeah,
I mean,
support that.
Definitely.
Because you don't always need actors playing someone who's disabled. You have some people who are disabled who can act.
Yeah.
So why not? So, yeah, I do think a lot of times in Hollywood that the casting should be a lot more meticulous. If
I
you're
agree
looking
with
for
you.
a certain role, get that person who looks like that role. Don't just get somebody and make them into that role. It's almost like you're taking the easy way out sometimes.
I don't know. I think whatever works. You might find somebody and they change the way you see the role because they just seem like they fit it in their own way.
I agree with you, but I agree with what he's saying too. There are some disabled people who are probably great actors. But we don't know because they don't get casted.
I agree with you on that front. There's definitely
so let's get it going. Let's get it popping. So good for him. So yeah, I'll watch Breaking Bad when you watch the Harry Potter movies, son.
All right, deal. Yeah,
there we go.
Game on.
Game on.
And
cool.
I guess that's the end of our show right now. We are out of time.
All right. I hate to go, but we got to go. So, but we want to thank everybody who listens. We appreciate everyone, all of you. So, and you can always catch us at gsmcpodcast.com.
That's the one. Last I heard.
Yes, you can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. There is Google Play. There is you can subscribe to us on iTunes. There's SoundCloud. There's Stitcher. I believe that's it.
Yeah, no, besides everywhere else in the world. Yeah,
this is true.
There's a long list. So
yes, I'm Keith.
I'm Jordan. I hope you guys had a good time listening. We had a good time talking into these microphones. And
there you go.
Until next time.
We'll see you somewhere out in space.
That's the stuff.